What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on this Rob Gronkowski situation. He said on a podcast, basically he was asked if there was any teams he'd be interested in coming out of retirement for. He said the Patriots, predictable. But he also mentioned the Miami Dolphins and the fact that he would be interested in potentially playing in Mike McDaniel's system. The way we're able to get people open and everything like that, he thinks it'd be awesome, and I concur. I do love our offense, and it does intrigue me. I will say that. Depending on the contract, I wouldn't hate it. He's obviously a great blocking tight end still. Is he what he once was, especially as a pass catcher? No, but I don't really think we necessarily need him to be. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Braxton Berrios, Chase Claypool, Cedric Wilson, Robbie Chosen. Those are just our wide receivers. And you have Durham Smythe, Raheem Mostert, Chan when he comes back. Like, we have a lot of receiving options. And he would just give us another one. But same reason why adding Claypool kind of made some sense. We do have a lot of smaller receivers. Having a couple big body targets would help us. So adding Chase Claypool, who's 6'4", 240 pounds, and adding Rob Gronkowski, who's a fucking unit, always has been, I think that could be interesting. And our tight end room isn't exactly rock solid. Durham Smythe is a decent player. Julian Hill, as an undrafted rookie, has been really good. He's been getting a lot of snaps. I definitely want to keep him right where he's at. We got him for a cheap, really, for 3 years for dirt cheap is what I mean to say. But what I'd be looking at is Tyler Kroft. Tyler Kroft is making he's making a little over $1 million right now. Only about $25,000 of that is guaranteed, so we could pretty much cut him right now. And we really wouldn't be missing much. And do I think that Rob Gronkowski, where he's at right now, would be an upgrade over Tyler Kroft? Yeah, I do. What he showed in Tampa, I think that Rob Gronkowski is better. Now, I don't know if he's in NFL shape. Probably not at this moment. But again, we have time. Like, if we signed him now, Durham Smythe and Julian Hill can take those snaps. We can cut Tyler Kroft, and Gronk would be essentially our third tight end. But he really wouldn't even have to see the field for a few weeks to, until he is in NFL shape. Right now, Tyler Kroft doesn't really get on the field anyway. It's pretty much Smythe and Julian Hill getting all the snaps at tight end. Even Chris Brooks and Alec Ingold are running back and fullback respectively. They even get more snaps at tight end than Tyler Kroft does. So I don't really think it would be hurting much. And then once he gets in NFL shape, has a couple weeks to learn the playbook, who knows? Maybe around like November going into December when we're really getting ready to make that playoff push, maybe we're getting guys like, in this scenario, Rob Gronkowski. Maybe we're getting guys like Jalen Ramsey back, Devon Achane back. We start bringing in all these reinforcements right as we're making our playoff push. That could be worthwhile. So I wouldn't hate it. And like I said, we do need our tight ends to be able to block, and Rob Gronkowski, even still, is one of the best blocking tight ends in the NFL, and I do think he gives you I think he's a better receiving threat than any of the tight ends we have in this room. Even where he's at now. And like I said, he's probably not in NFL shape right now, but we wouldn't need him to come in and play right now. Tight end isn't an emergency for us. Really, tight end in general shouldn't be an emergency for anybody. I think tight ends are a luxury position for the most part. And I just think that he would be another interesting tool to this offense. And when you have all that speed on the perimeter with all of our receivers, Gronk said it best. I think he would have a lot of opportunities with Rob Gronkowski being wide open over the middle. And he can get you some yak. He will run you the hell over. And going into the playoffs with fresh legs, I think that could be interesting. I really do. So it's just a thought. Also, it kind of depends on the contract that he would be looking at. His last year with Tampa, he made about $8 million. I don't know if I'd be willing to pay him that. But maybe if we can get like a $5 million deal, something like that, could be something we could think about. Who knows? And I think it could help our offensive line a little bit too. Because, you know, he can stay in and help him block and pass protection. That could be a thing. Especially with Teron Armstead's health being a concern. You know, if we're up against a really good edge rusher, maybe he can help Kendall Lamb. Could be a thing. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.